A very warm welcome to sunny Gibraltar for the Inspire Sport Netball Europe U17 Challenge event here at the Centenary Centre on International Women's Day. We will see some amazing netball from our 5 competing nations this week. Host Gibraltar take on Republic of Ireland, Switzerland, Malta and the Isle of Man. 10 games in 3 days brought to you live from the Rock. 60 amazing young athletes, but by Sunday there can only be one winner. There is a lot at stake here this weekend, with the team who emerges the overall winner being promoted to the Netball Europe U17 Championship section next March. So tune in, don't miss a minute of the live action we have for you here all day today. I'm Lynn Carpenter and I'm delighted to be joined for the game today in the comment box by Nadine Zammit. Nadine, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Yes, looking forward to this.
So, international umpire, head umpire here in Gibraltar. We've just seen Gibraltar take on Malta and emerge the winners 42-15, so a very strong game for Gibraltar. How do you feel about that win?
Well, I'm very excited for the girls, very proud of them as well. They've worked very, very hard and they've proved it on court. In terms of who played, they had all of their players on court today, so that in itself is very good. Gibraltar have a strong team, even all those bench players as well.
So we will shortly be starting game 2 of 10. We see the Republic of Ireland about to take on Switzerland here at 11:30 local time, but don't go away. There are another 2 exciting games on later this afternoon. Isle of Man taking on Malta at 4:30 and Gibraltar against Switzerland again at 6:30. So all these teams, Nadine, are having to play at some point over the weekend 2 games in a day. A big ask for under 17 players.
It is. It'll be very hard for them, both physically and mentally. But they've been working for this. They knew this was what they were going to find, and it'll definitely test them as players.
And remember, if you want to join in the netball conversation here today with Nadine and I, you can do that by using hashtag NEUnder17challenge. Send us your comments and your messages. We'd love to read them out for you. And as you can see, we're only just minutes away now from the second game. The teams are bibbing up, getting ready. So Ireland versus Switzerland. Any ideas of what might happen in this game today?
I'm excited. This is going to be a good one, I would think. I'm hoping to see a highly contested match. I'm hoping to see a tight match. Let's see what they can show.
So we will be bringing you now the starting 7 for each of these 2 teams today.
Challenge European Netball event. This match sees Ireland and Switzerland.
So as you can see, the 2 teams are lining up, ready to introduce their starting 7. So let me bring to you the lineup for the Republic of Ireland. Goal shooter Hughes, their captain Simon in a goal attack, Eaton at wing attack, centre Hart, wing defence Redmond, at goal defence Stingemore and Hayes at goalkeeper. Coach for Ireland is Emma May. And a warm welcome to the Switzerland team. Goddard in at goal shooter, goal attack Ralph, wing attack Sanford, de Boutier in at centre, wing defence Mackenzie Roeder, at goal defence their captain Mayo, and at goalkeeper Grandhofville, coach Laura Kehoe. So our umpires for the day will shortly be getting the match underway. Let me tell you that for Team White today, Anna Hernandez, local umpire Nadine.
That's right.
And Katrina Mills, reserve umpire is Katie Saunders. So here we go. Switzerland, first centre pass. So good. Nice ball between Ralph and Goddard. And Switzerland get this match underway 1-0. So out of court came back in, so illegal move there, Nadine?
Yes, that's right. I'm not sure what happened there. What was it that you saw?
The umpire pulled the Irish team for coming out. There we go. So both teams, just a couple of unforced errors, just settling into this first game for them.
Must be the nerves.
Lovely feed by Sanford to find Goddard under the post. And they'll be pleased with that.
Switzerland 2 up.
Their centre pass. Nice pressure by wing defence Redmond for Ireland, forcing that error.
Oh yes, lots of errors.
So we saw that a little bit in the first game.
We did with Gibraltar as well.
So neither of these two teams will necessarily have many players who've played at this level and at international with the standard.
Exactly.
Take a bit of time to settle in, perhaps?
They're young, they're what, 16, 15? And as you say, it's an international arena, and no doubt that at the moment they need to settle their nerves.
Competitive there by Eaton for Ireland. Nice pressure closing out the drive on the back line by the Swiss defence.
Advantage call there.
Nice play by Switzerland, finding good space on the court. So offside in the circle. Oh, just not quite getting the
momentum going.
Yeah, seeing the space or the defenders. So 2-0 here. Switzerland lead the Republic of Ireland in the second game of our first day of the Netball Europe U17 Challenge.
Oh, nice pass. Well seen there.
Well, attack held that really strongly, Ralph.
Third time lucky. Yes.
Now we can hear the cowbells starting in the audience already.
Not quite sure about those. They do the job, don't they, for the team?
It certainly gets the team out.
But it does get into some.
I think Ireland have got a few bits of equipment with them as well, so I'm sure we'll hear that once their team do get on the scoreboard.
They brought some drums or something, have they? That's good.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
So, 3-1. Still very close in this game. Both sides settling in. Great interception there by Redmond. Good pressure by the Swiss goal defence there. Mayer, their captain. Nice pop by Simon. So we've got the lineup of the two captains, Mayer for Switzerland at goal defence and Ireland, Simon at centre. That'll be an interesting matchup on the court.
It will be. No doubt they'll be pushing their teams to try their best.
So very close in these early stages. 5 minutes gone. 3-2 Switzerland leading Ireland. And remember, if you would like to send us your thoughts on this game or the weekend, or in fact anything netball-wise, you can do so. Hashtag any under-17 challenge, and Nadine and I will give you a mention. Lovely play by Switzerland. Good shot again by Goddard. I wonder if the defenders have worked out she's left-handed, because sometimes not always the first thing.
Not the first thing you think about.
We spot. Nice Nice feed. So Switzerland just pushing a slight lead in these early stages of this game, 5 against 2.
Let's see if Ireland can get this one into the goal circle. Oh, unlucky.
So just a little bit too much for them. Nice weight on the pass to allow the shooter to drive the baseline there. Good understanding between goal attack and goal shooter for Switzerland.
Right, so throw in for Switzerland.
Good pressure there by the Ireland keeper Hayes, forcing the turnover. Just a bit too far.
Oh, offside for Switzerland.
That's the second one.
The second one.
The centre just needs to watch the lines.
Obstruction call.
Thought the goal attack worked hard to get that front post. Maybe just a lot of confidence in the teams, not quite sure what each other are doing. That's better. Quick release ball. That's what Ireland have, as you can see if you're watching at home. 5-3.
And Hernandez there holding time. The ball's gone out of court.
So one of the developing umpires here in Gibraltar.
Yes, I'm extremely proud of all our umpire family. I've got about 28 qualified umpires in Gibraltar, if not more, 28 that are active at the moment. And yesterday we got another 2 B Award umpires.
Well done, congratulations, that's great. So Switzerland finding a lot of space on the court, using the width and the depth of the court really well. Goddard. Confident in there. Good travelling support for all these teams. It's great to see.
Yes,
family and friends coming supporting the under-17s.
Yes, it's lovely to see, and I do hope they get to see a bit of Gibraltar as well. The weather's going to be lovely this weekend, so if they have time.
So 6-3, just over 6 minutes to go in this first very competitive game this quarter. Eaton will react quickly. So good experience in the Swiss defending circle there. Mayer and Graham-Holville.
From centre there.
Not sure about. Nice play by Simon, intelligent. Worked herself a little bit closer, giving her a good shot. So keeping the pressure on Switzerland. They lead 6-4.
Oh, offside wing attack. Good call from Anna. Strong pass into the circle edge there.
Lovely recovery there. Quick feet by both Mayer and Graham-Holville for Switzerland. Making it very difficult to get that ball into the shooters. Well played there. Good hands on the edge there. That tip by Mackenzie Roeda. So a missed opportunity for Republic. Watkins
Oh, well done,
do, but
Republic.
great reading by Hayes at the back.
Oh, unlucky.
So, well fought turnover with just 4 minutes to go to the first break here at the Centenary Centre in Gibraltar. Oh, well read by Simon. Really crucial intercept for them. Switzerland are going to want to get it back. Just calling the players forward.
Oh, it's a contact call against them.
There is that balance when you've worked hard to get the ball in the circle, and of course shooters need to be comfortable with their distance. But the minute you pass it out, you've missed an opportunity to shoot on goal.
Yeah, that's so true. And that's just what we saw happen there.
Nice ball. So just that last clinical finish, perhaps missing by both these sides at the moment.
2.5 minutes to go for the end of the quarter, first quarter. Oh, 3 seconds call. Oh, unlucky.
So right idea. Feely could see the space in the circle, but Goddard couldn't quite connect. So we've been a few minutes without a goal.
Yes,
now.
it has been. Let's see
Really
if
good.
Ireland can get this one in, can get this one
Good hands.
to their goal, to their shooters. Here we go.
Simon, good baseline drive. Puts that critical goal back in.
Oh, they've
It's actually 6-5
yes, that's
to
6-5.
Switzerland. We will adjust the score line for you on the screen there in a moment. 6-5, Switzerland leading Republic.
That's right.
Good rotation in the circle. Oh, that's a big
go.
bomb, important shot at this.
6-all. Well done, Ireland.
So Hughes sinking a really big shot. Can Ireland pull one? Switzerland.
Oh, fantastic.
Anything you can do, I can do
It's
as well.
getting
So
exciting
Goddard,
now, isn't it?
7-6. This is going to be one of those really close games.
Oh, I
think,
hope
Nadine.
so. Just a little over a minute to go.
Nice. Good opportunity. Well held by Ralph. Nice pop into Goddard under the post. 2 goals in it now, 8-6. Less than a minute to go. Switzerland centre pass, they'll want to score off this one.
A good interception there from wing defence.
Lovely take by Ralph. So just putting that pressure on Republic when they drew level. 9-6 Switzerland lead. Good pressure again, Swiss defence in there. Can they get the ball out? Are they aware? Just 10 seconds on the clock, plenty of time netball-wise. Lovely play by Switzerland. Oh, and they can! Was that taken or not taken? It didn't look like it was taken, that centre pass.
It did look to me like it was taken.
Did you think it was taken? Oh my gosh.
What have the umpires called? Let's see what
We'll see when they come back
Yes.
out. So, at the end of the first quarter here in Gibraltar, we see Switzerland take a really critical lead in the first quarter, 10-6. 6-all, then all of a sudden, a couple of unforced errors and turnovers, and Switzerland have absolutely capitalised.
Well played, Switzerland and Ireland. It's going to be a good one, isn't it? I mean, Ireland caught up with Switzerland, and then Switzerland took it again. So I'm looking forward to this next quarter. I think their nerves should have settled by now, and it'll just get more and more exciting.
So early stages in a game at quarter time, always difficult for the coaching team to know exactly what to do. Both teams showing some really brilliant passages of play, some unforced errors in there. Do you leave the teams as they are? Do you maybe is there anybody critical where you think they could just do a little bit more on the court? Difficult to say at this stage.
It is extremely difficult. The work of the coach is very admirable. I mean, I only coach at league level, and it's always so hard because obviously you want to give the bench players time on court, but you also have to assess whether you're able to do it, because you obviously want to win the match. It's a difficult decision, and the good thing is that you've got coach and assistant coach, so they can definitely deliberate and decide as a team.
And if you do want to join us in the netball conversation, please do so using our hashtag NE under17 challenge. Tom Parfit from Edwin Doran Sports, I think you're here with us in the stadium. You're very welcome. I hope you're enjoying the game. It's a really close one, 6-all with just 3 minutes on the clock, and Switzerland really pulled it out of the bag, ahead by 4 at this stage. And of course we know, Nadine, that what's at stake here this weekend isn't just the championship in terms of winning, but also a place in the actual under-17 championship next year.
Yes. This is a new policy by Netball Europe. I think it's been tested. Not too sure about it myself. It will be hard for the team that wins the Challenge Cup, moving up to the arena of the championship will be a big difference for them. They'll be playing against the big guns, England and Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland.
Well, they would have been, but Northern Ireland lost last weekend.
Gosh, so that
Emirates, who came up from the Under-17 Challenge, played Northern Ireland the first game of the tournament last weekend, 43-all, with seconds on the clock. Northern Ireland in possession, turnover to Emirates, down to the circle, penalty pass on the last whistle of the game, which the shooter scored and won the game.
Gosh, so that means they stay.
They stay up. So Northern Ireland will be joining the teams here
back down
next year. So one of these teams, whether it's Gibraltar, Malta, Switzerland, Isle of Man, or Ireland, of course, will be making that journey to the championship. Makes it very exciting.
It is very exciting, and if they take anything from this, is the exposure, the ability to play with the quality of players that you see in the championship section, and I think it's all good. Definitely going to take a lot out of it.
Well, as you can see, the teams are getting ready to take to the court again. All to play for here, 4 in it. We will bring you the substitutions as quickly as we can. So 1 for Switzerland. Harrison is now on at wing attack. We hand over to Anna Hernandez. Republic of Ireland centre pass, so you're right, that centre pass was taken. There is something there about just being aware of that, isn't there, as a centre court player,
visually,
holding on to it?
Yeah, visually it's a snapshot in your mind of what just happened, and yeah, to my mind it was taken.
Well, who are we to argue with an international umpire here?
Well, I'm not yet international, talent identified. I'm 2 years into my 4-year period as a talent identified umpire. But yes, hoping to gain this prestigious level.
Well, as always, we wish you all the best in that and look forward to seeing
your
continued progress and your continued success, Nadine.
Thank you so much.
So Switzerland leading Republic of Ireland 10-6 in what was a really close, nail-biting first quarter.
It was, yes. Let's see what they show us on court now.
So Hughes with the long shot, pulls one back, 3 in it. Lots of movement, but perhaps
they're
playing lots of-
behind the ball, aren't they?
Looking at
Again,
options.
yeah.
Nice front cut. Good rebound by Ralph. 11-7. Nice transition play there, very strong.
Yep.
So I think it was contact called
She
against
just
Simon.
pushed off as she tried to get into a space, and the umpire saw it.
So better defensively, better defensive pressure by Republic of Ireland.
Yes, they've come in strong, haven't they?
There we go, good turnover. So
Well
Switzerland
done.
needs to do the same. But Switzerland definitely not making it easy. Harrison putting good pressure on as she's entered the court this quarter. Simon held on to that one.
A bit of a fumble, but she managed to gain control.
So Hughes under the post. Pulls one back. 11-8. Oh, good tip there by Hart. Nice interplay between Ralph and Goddard, showing good understanding.
Yes, they seem to have a good rapport with each other. They've clearly been training hard. And, yep, nice passes into the circle. Lovely pass from Ireland as well into their goal shooter.
Pick up by Swiss defence. Oh, well read there by
Nice interception there.
Redmond, closing that space down.
Oh, unlucky. Switzerland throwing.
Yeah, the defensive lineup there of Mayer and Granholville doing really well.
They're
For
tall as
Switzerland.
well, aren't they? Tall players. Oh, nice interception.
Yeah, Redmond again.
Redmond.
Really reading the ball well, cutting in front. Good interception. Couldn't quite keep it on the court. Nice between Harrison again and Ralph. So 13-8. Switzerland want to score off this centre pass. Keep the pressure on Ireland on their centre. Won't do that if they keep going offside. I think it's the fourth, I think, or fifth now.
There has been
offside
quite a
by
lot of
Switzerland.
offsides, hasn't there? Yeah, they definitely want to tidy that one up, because it's a pity to lose possession of the ball.
Switzerland competing for every ball, putting pressure on every pass. Good play by Ireland.
That's Simon, their captain.
4 in it, 13-9. From a coaching perspective, just not scoring off your centre pass just doesn't allow you to get that momentum and that rhythm in place. And Ireland have lost the centre pass again, so we just keep going end to end at this moment in time. I've heard many coaches saying netball's a simple game, score off your centre pass and disrupt one or two of the oppositions and you've won the game.
And you've won the game. Does make sense, complete sense, yes.
So 14-10. Switzerland in the lead.
Oh,
Good
good
hands.
interception. In defence again.
Mackenzie Roeder really putting pressure. Nice intelligent play, looking for the options. Not going to find it there.
Nice hands.
Hart was across the top of the circle. Good shot by Goddard again.
5 up now for Switzerland. Oh, and another offside. Gosh.
Good pressure there. Still in Ireland's possession. So nearly halfway through the second quarter. Very close here. 5-4 this quarter at the moment, so nothing to choose between the two sides. That'll be valuable ball by the Swiss. 16-10 they lead.
Footwork call. So free pass for Switzerland. Lucky there.
And really strong on the rebounds in there.
They are.
The Swiss defensive pair.
And replayed ball.
She did. And the Swiss reacted quickest. Unlucky rebound. That takes the lead now for Switzerland to 7, playing Republic of Ireland 10. Good decision to leave it, get back in. By Goddard and Ralph. So really beginning to show a bit of light between the two teams now.
They're pulling away, aren't they? If Ireland are not careful.
Just got to watch the distance in there. Simon immediately looking to pass. Interestingly, didn't look to be threatening a shot at all. And it's interesting to see, you know, there's sort of tactics, isn't there, about making sure whenever you've got the ball as a shooter, you look at the post, even if you intend to pass. Just make sure the defence think you're going to shoot, keeps the options open.
That's a good tactic, Lynn. Is that from you were a shooter yourself, weren't you?
A long time
A
ago,
long time ago.
But it's the thing that I was taught by some really good coaches, and I'm sure there are other shooters and coaches out there as well. You immediately get the ball, you threaten the shot, because it
gets the defence working.
Makes the defender step back, and then if you do want to pass, you've got that little bit more space and then. But if defenders start to think you're not going to shoot, then the psychological advantage comes into the game.
They have
as well.
one upper on you, don't they? They've done their job. Stopped you shooting.
So great. Drive through that post, finding space. 19-11. Switzerland lead Republic of Ireland. 5 minutes left to go until half time. So I think we'll see potentially one team quite happy with their play in the second quarter, one team perhaps not. Oh, unlucky. Good rebound by Simon. Boxing out maybe Swiss defence a little bit more clinically.
Offside again. Wing attack this time. Nice quick pass from the Swiss team into their
good goal attack. Good use of the triangle on the top of the circle there. Quick feed. 20 plays 12.
Oh, a bit of a fumble. Ireland's ball. Rebound by goalkeeper.
Yeah, Gran Hopefield's having a really good game in there. Works well with Mayer, their captain. Yeah, a bit of a late takeoff.
It was, yes, definitely.
So Northern Ireland get another chance. Close the gap.
Anna setting the penalty. And another replayed ball.
Good use of the court there. Wide and deep. Looking for the options in the circle. Great shot by Goddard. Real confidence builder for her team. 21-12. Just under now. 3 minutes to go.
Throw in for Ireland.
Bit too much on that one.
Oh, careful in that goal circle.
Don't want to be cutting across there. So Simon.
Nice pass to the goal attack to Simon.
Fortunately, she
Oh,
couldn't quite
unlucky.
capitalise.
Oh.
I think we both spotted the ribbon there, didn't
Yeah,
we?
I wasn't quite sure what that was. I thought it was a
It's a ribbon.
headband.
Nice movement by Goddard.
Oh, good interception there. Goalkeeper. It's Hayes. Any relation to Jan Hayes? Assistant coach or coach of the team?
I don't
Not
know.
sure.
I did wonder.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask her. She's commentating later.
Oh, well, you
So I'll
must
ask her
ask
that
her. It
question,
would be
I
nice
will.
to see.
So interestingly, if you look at the world rankings, the latest INF rankings, now of course there isn't rankings at this level, it's all based on
Of course,
the
on
open
the national
squads
squad,
and
yeah.
the national squads, which are different, but Ireland are ranked 20th in the world, Gibraltar 31 and Switzerland 38, interestingly.
It's very interesting, and to see what's happening now at the under-17s, I wonder if it will be an indication of things to come for our national squads.
Exactly.
Definitely keep netball exciting for us.
Yeah, so that was a great interception by Harrison. They couldn't quite capitalise on it, Switzerland. 1 minute to go to half time. Well fought there by Switzerland. Really good stuff.
Very nice.
Nice,
yes.
clear transitions with speed and accuracy down the court, and they were rewarded through Ralph with yet another goal. So 11 goal gap now, 23 plays 12. They're going to look to push that gap more so. Good rebound. Stingemore.
Oh, unlucky.
Just past ball behind her, she's moving off. So Duboutier really keen to get it off, recognising the time. They're going to get in, get a shot off. Good intelligent pass. Ralph,
Well done.
really well played there by
Good end to
Switzerland.
that.
So we go into half time here in Gibraltar. Second game of the Netball Europe event this weekend, with Switzerland leading 12 goals by 12 goals, 24-12. So a really good, strong quarter for them, Nadine.
Very strong, yes. Big difference, big jump from that first quarter where they were just 4 points away. And they've clearly moved quite away now from Ireland. I wonder if Ireland can come back into this next quarter after we have a half-time break stronger and ready to give them a good fight for their money.
So Ireland haven't made any real changes yet to the squad. They've got another 5 on the bench. They could very well be looking to make some substitutions at half time.
Of course, yes. Bring in some fresh legs.
And Akimi Sabatier.
So
And finally,
both teams
Mia Smith.
recovering. We hope to bring you some replays just
On the
shortly
bench for Ireland, we have
from
Kerry
this really
Brown,
exciting first quarter. Some really good passages of play from
Michelle,
both sides. I think Switzerland have settled better into the game initially. Ireland have it all to do now in the second half.
and
They're both playing very well, but Switzerland have had some lovely interceptions, and as when they have possession of the ball, they seem to get it into that goal, and get that team a point. So they're doing very, very well.
Okay, let's bring you some replays and we will rejoin you very shortly.
Sure, we'll hear that once their team do get on the scoreboard. They brought some drums or something. Have they?
So I hope you're enjoying the match here at the Centenary venue in Gibraltar, second game of the day, Netball Europe Under-17 Challenge, with the Swiss side taking a 24-12 lead over Ireland. Bryony Ravino, Gibraltar captain, delighted to have you with us here at half-time.
Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here.
So not long back from your own competition, very exciting to watch you guys out in the East. Tell us a little bit about the competition.
It was a very good tournament, to be honest. It's the first time we've been able to play against some Asian teams, obviously bringing something different to the European style of play. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We set ourselves some challenges and goals, and we actually succeeded. We won 2 matches against Thailand. Most of the players being taller and bigger than us, but we did get the win in the end. It was a very exciting
62-60, I remember, in overtime.
In overtime as well, yes. If I try to relive it, I don't actually know what happened unless I actually watch it back. But it was a very exciting match to be down. I think 3 points with 47 seconds to go. We managed to break it.
And of course, Bryony, we've seen you come through the under-17 squad here in Gibraltar as well. So tournaments of this nature, what does it mean, do you think, for some of the young players coming to their first international?
Gibraltarians are very patriotic, very proud of being from a small nation like Gibraltar. The girls, I've been working alongside the girls and helping them. They've been so keen to step up their play and take advice from any senior member. So just seeing them play today was good.
And of course, for many of these member country sides today, none of them will have played necessarily under 17 level. We're seeing, new combinations in the Swiss team being really successful. Their shooter combination with Goddard and Ralph looking really strong out there.
It is a step up from the under-17s, but I think it inspires them and pushes them to play better. We've got a few under-17s that have come up, and you wouldn't even say Anna, and this is 18. Amy Boss, yes, she's umpiring right now. Amy Boss is 19 as well. So I think for anyone in that situation, you want to play for the senior squad. So just having these opportunities are great.
So I know you're going to join me in the comms box later this weekend. We look forward to hearing from you, and well done again. Really proud that you won the bronze medal out in the recent competition in Hong Kong.
Thank you, and a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you. So the So welcome back to the second half here at the Netball Europe Under-17 Challenge event between Switzerland and Ireland. Switzerland have taken a good strong lead, 24-12 at half-time. We are aware, Nadine, that Ireland have made some substitutions, so Hart will be coming out at wing attack, Redmond moves to centre, and Morgan is in at wing defence. Perhaps not surprising to see those changes?
The coaching team obviously want to see what they can do to bring up their score, so hopefully this will make an impact on their game. Let's see if they come in strong.
So here we go. I think Switzerland have made a couple of changes as well. We'll bring those to you in just a second. Ana Hernandez, the umpire, one of the two umpires today, on with Catriona Mills, as you're saying, is only 18.
Is she?
Is that what you said?
What's that?
I think Brian Rubino
Anna.
said Anna is only...
Yes, Anna's only 18, so quite a young umpire.
Huge amount of both opportunity but challenge for them as well. I think most of the umpires here this weekend are new and stepping up.
They are. They're all, I believe, B&A awards, and no doubt this exposure onto the international arena will give them an opportunity to grow as umpires.
So we see that Ireland have clawed one back already this quarter, 24-13. Nice front drive there by Harrison, very strong in the last quarter. Lovely long shot by Ralph.
An offside falling attack. It's probably been called as an advantage.
Good hold by Simon.
Well done, Ireland. That's
So
14.
strongest start this quarter, 25-14, 2-1-2 Republic. Very early stages in this game, in this quarter. Really competitive in there under the post. Nice 1-2. Again, 26 now at 14, so 12 still the gap from half time.
Let's see if they can hold on to that gap and not make it wider.
That's really good defending there.
Well done, Simon. Oh, lucky. Gold shooter's turn.
Hughes couldn't quite land that ball. So Grand Hoville will have the ball, bring it out for Switzerland.
Oh,
Just a bit,
oh dear.
not quite
They're not clean
making those passes cleanly.
No.
A little bit of airtime on them, perhaps a bit more direction needed.
Full attack for Switzerland. Ralph making sure that one got in.
Oh, unfortunate.
And
Harrison nearly managed to keep that one in.
obstruction call. Ireland have possession.
So new centre court combination for Ireland. Bringing the ball down stronger. Great reading of the game there. Nice baseline drive by Hughes. And finishes strongly. So 27-15, still 12 from half time. So
Still 12,
nothing to
they're
choose
holding
between
on.
these sides. So those substitutions for Ireland have worked really well at half
It
time.
has, yes. Giving them some court exposure.
Pulls another one back. The gap now 11.
Contact call, and it's Ireland's ball. Let's see if they can deliver on this turnover. Oh, unlucky
unlucky.
Ireland.
Simon picks up good.
Obstruction call, still possession for Ireland.
So trying to provide the screen there.
Nice pass.
Did that very nice, Hughes.
Yes.
Gave space for Simon to drive the baseline. And it's down to 10, 27-17.
Centre
This
pass.
is a good game. So penalty opportunity for Simon. Good rebound.
Back to Ireland possession.
Quick hand feed into the shooter there by Hart. Oh, just need to put those
Dear.
shots away.
Yes, it is
And they get the
pity.
opportunity. They'd have put
think
it back to
it's
9, so
Ireland again, let's see. Contact call. That's goal defense out.
so Mayo worked hard to get the interception, just the judge to have contacted. Dead ball situation, are they going to make use of it?
Oh, nice pass from Simon there. Well done, Ireland.
So Ireland just taking the advantage in this quarter, just under 10 minutes remaining. But Switzerland lead 27-18.
Another turnover for Ireland. She's free. Oh, well done,
Great
goal
reading
shooter.
of the ball.
That's Hughes.
So
18-27. And centre pass for Ireland.
7-3, Ireland are leading this quarter at this moment in time. So their change has been effective.
Extremely effective. Oh, unlucky. Oh, interception, wing attack.
So interestingly, the two changes Switzerland made at half-time, bringing Brenner on at wing defence and Edson at goalkeeper, maybe just taking a little bit of time to settle in there, and in the meantime, that effective working combination of Hughes and Simon and Hart out at wing attack taking advantage.
Yes, definitely. Their attack seems to be, they've come on much stronger now. And it's evident from the score.
So 27 plays 20.
27.
That 12-goal gap now down to 7. And not yet halfway through this first quarter. Unlucky
Replay.
by Goddard. Didn't
Ireland.
quite have possession of the ball. Good hands there. Mayer, the captain for Switzerland. Putting pressure all the time, making Simon work for that ball.
Contact call from goalkeeper.
So Edson out. Both the defenders went after the shooter, and Simon said, thank you, I'll have that one. 27-21. So Ireland in just half of this quarter have reduced the deficit to just
Oh, unlucky.
6 goals still.
Contact from centre. The umpire just making sure they set the penalty at the appropriate place.
Oh. So Ralph.
It's been an injury call from Switzerland centre.
So hopefully she'll be okay as she goes off. I think she did take a bit of a nasty tumble just behind the sight of the camera. We saw her go down just in the
Not sure
The goal
what
third.
happened, but she seems to be just holding on to her ankle ever so slightly.
And
hopefully she'll be all right.
let's hope so. Goddard stayed focused there. Made sure Switzerland now not 278. 28.
Oh,
Plays 21. I think that's a little bit. Great move again
Yes.
by Ralph.
Football call there from
Oh,
Anna.
unfortunate.
It's getting very exciting, isn't it, Lynn?
It sure is, Nadine. 6
7 points away.
minutes remaining until three-quarter time. We really have a game on our hands here. So you have to remember, of course, that the winner of the event this weekend will go up and be promoted to the championship. So everything to play for. Lovely shot again by Goddard. Good understanding between the guard attack and the guard shoot. It's nice to see Goddard giving options in terms of the rotation too.
They're playing very well together, giving their feeders a lot of options.
So Ireland will take the throw in. Oh, very well read by Edson. Settling well into the game now. Good long pass, good quick transition down the court.
Centre pass for Switzerland.
So Harrison gets their centre pass underway.
Nice strong pass into the circle.
Again,
Switzerland pulling away a bit again.
so 31-10, that difference between the two teams now back up into double figures. 31 playing 21. Great vision, finding Simon unmarked on the baseline.
Offside, and
another
the
one.
umpire saw that. Good vision from the umpire.
So Sanford couldn't quite hold her position on the edge of the circle.
Nice pass from Simon again to her goal shooter.
Great
Hughes.
shot again by Hughes. 31-23, 8 in it. Ireland centre pass. Good hands. By Brenner, a wing defence for Switzerland.
Nice pass into that space.
31-24.
Just a break in there from Switzerland. And possession for Ireland again. Contact call.
Yeah, good pressure there from Sanford for Switzerland. Forcing a turnover, which they're quick to capitalise on. Give Ralph the shooting opportunity. Well done. Nice passage of play.
Lovely passage.
Not quite ready to put that one up.
Oh, unlucky. Oh. Throw in for Ireland.
So working hard for the shooting opportunities. You'd want perhaps as coaches to hope your players would take it on, as
Well done.
Hughes did then. Shows she can absolutely sink them. 32-25. Nice play there by Switzerland. Oh, they're the difficult ones that just creep over the rim.
Just about rolled in.
But they all count.
Another contact call. Ireland have possession.
Brilliant vision.
Nice vision, yes.
So both teams really working hard out there. 33-26, 7 in it, just over 2 minutes to go now into three-quarters time. We certainly have a game on our hands.
Oh, I told you this one would be exciting. Well done, Ireland, for coming through.
So Hayes in there gets the interception.
throw in for Ireland.
Looking for options. Good pressure there by Switzerland. You could see they'd shut down all the angles off that pass really effectively.
And another turnover for Ireland.
Good pressure by Harrison there back at centre. Well done.
Well done.
Simon scores again. Two captains working effectively for their teams. Good choice there.
Unlucky.
Good rebound
Switzerland.
position.
Oh, and another
Maya.
interception. Well done, Ireland.
Nice quick release to find Hughes under the post.
28-33.
So it's down to 5 with just over 30 seconds to go. Can Switzerland pull one back? Ralph shows she absolutely can.
Well done, goal attack.
34-28. What a game.
It's going to be
So
an
exciting.
fourth quarter, isn't it? And is that time? No, just
So Ireland calling for the ball. Umpires will hold time. Second penalty.
out of court, I think, yes. Holding time.
And toward the end of that quarter, with the scores now, Switzerland on 34, Ireland 28. What a quarter that was for Ireland.
That
Those
was
half-time
very exciting.
changes, they rotated the whole centre court, have really made a difference.
They have made a difference, yes. This is exactly the type of game that I was hoping to see. Both teams are doing exceptionally well, both fighting for that ball. And they've made sure that the scoreline is a lot closer than what it was at the end of the second quarter.
So Ireland took that quarter 16-10, so really decisive.
They won that quarter, 16-10, well done Ireland.
So with only 6 goals into it, you can see half-time 12, now down to 6. It really could be either team's game now.
Could be anyone's game.
Do you think it's going to come down to which team holds their nerves, Nadine?
Possibly. Yeah, let's see what they show us on court now. I would assume that Ireland is feeling strong now because they've proved to themselves that they can do it, that they can make sure that they give Switzerland a good fight. And let's just hope that Switzerland can also keep up and make sure they get their goals scored.
So we just saw a really exciting quarter here in the second game this weekend. Don't forget, we have 2 more games to bring you live later on this afternoon. Isle of Man take on Malta at 4:30 local time, and Gibraltar against Switzerland at 6:30. So another 2 exciting games later on.
Very exciting, yes. Definitely looking forward to the Gibraltar versus Switzerland. I'll be up on the stands for that one.
And of course, because we're playing more than one game in a day, so today Malta have 2 games, Switzerland have 2 games, and Gibraltar. Turn of Ireland tomorrow, they'll play 2 games tomorrow, as will Isle of Man. So not only are these players being asked to come out and perform internationally, but they're being asked to come and play twice in a day. So challenging for them, challenging for the coaching staff.
Exactly, yes. No doubt they'll be tired, physically and mentally. But that's the way the rotation works, and they have to prove themselves on court. So, yeah, it'll be a tough one, Gibraltar, Switzerland. But they're going to have to prove themselves.
So if you're enjoying the netball this weekend so far down here in Gibraltar, send us a message, use our hashtag NE17 challenge, and we would love to hear from you. Really exciting out there on the court, and of course somebody will also emerge a player of the tournament this weekend. The coaches of one team nominate the player of the opposition they feel is strongest. Goes to our appeals panel, and then the player who's literally been voted with the most nominations is announced on Sunday as player of the tournament. So all really exciting.
Very exciting for the players.
So here we go. Ireland will want to come out and play as they were doing in that
In that third quarter, they want to come out strong and positive. And let's see what happens.
So shortly about to get underway as soon as the umpires restart the game. There's just mindful of the time.
The umpires will definitely go on the whistle, so there they are, getting ready now.
Yep, they know the timing. So we see Switzerland have made another couple of substitutions. Godson's on at wing defence and Granholville is back on at goalkeeper.
Switzerland have possession. It's their centre pass. Obstruction call. Good recovery from goal shooter.
So Goddard doing her job there, rebounding strongly. Valuable goal for Switzerland, 35-28.
Oh, well done. Oh, out of court.
Yeah, saw that foot go out there
Yeah,
by
we did,
the
yeah.
wing defence.
Contact call.
Just taking a few seconds to settle back into this game.
And Ireland have another one up.
Yep, Hughes sinking that one. 35-29, keeps that pressure on. 6-goal difference,
Good
and that
interception.
will
Unlucky she wasn't able to deliver. But it was
Redmond.
a very good try.
slightly disappointing in herself, but really good interception and tip. Couldn't quite keep it in the game. Lovely long ball from Meyer, finding Ralph.
Turnover
Just
for
not keeping
Ireland.
possession, Switzerland.
Oh, unlucky.
Both teams just needing to settle, keep the possession. Look at the options, lovely choice under the post.
And Simon gets it in.
And now it's 5, 35 plays 30. Switzerland still in the lead, but will be feeling the pressure, no doubt.
Right, a contact call.
Well held by Hughes.
Yeah, and Simon comes through.
She's done that move very
She
effectively
does,
all
doesn't she?
weekend.
Unlucky.
Couldn't quite get that shot in, so Switzerland have an opportunity to bring the ball down. Harrison at centre there. Ralph.
And Switzerland have delivered. Well done.
So their centre pass.
36, I believe.
36 plays 30.
30, yes.
Good choice into Goddard. She'll put it up. Rightly so. She's showing she can shoot from anywhere.
Yes.
37-30.
Be good to see those statistics. Definitely a good shooter. Replayed ball. And they've lost
Unnecessarily, just
possession.
another unforced error, unfortunately. I'm sure the coaches will be watching the feedback from the games later on.
No doubt
Preparation
they
for the
will.
next games. Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. Contact call.
Yeah, Harrison
Another
read the
lovely
game, and beautiful ball into Simon. This time scores 6 in it now, 37-31. Goodness.
Goddard secures it again.
So as we keep saying, it is very close here in this game. Ireland against Switzerland. Switzerland leading 38-31, but number of unforced errors on the court.
There's a lot of turnovers, isn't there?
There we go.
One
Just
way
not
and then
quite
the other. Let's see if
settling down.
Ireland can keep possession. Nice
Better.
pass to that goal shooter Hughes. Unlucky.
So Switzerland will bring it back down. Stanford at wing attack. Ralph finding Goddard under the post. So this game going slightly more now. 1-2 goals in Switzerland's favour, 39-31.
I was just looking at the statistics with Georgia Goddard, who's the goal shooter, being the tallest in her squad, just over 6 foot, 6'1".
That high advantage in there, working well from them. 40-31 now. Ireland have really capitalised now.
Unlucky.
Contact cord. Sometimes those dead balls, you want to encourage them to put the shot up.
Yes,
So
definitely.
turnover, really well played by Switzerland defence. Just making the shooters hesitate, not confident putting the first opportunity up.
Three-second call. Ireland have another opportunity here. Obstruction call.
Good hands
Interception
there.
from Switzerland.
Again, good hands by the two defenders. Good pressure in there. Circle. Just want them to clean up the ball a little bit. Get those passes a bit.
For Ireland, yes? Yes, there's a lot of ball fumbling, isn't there?
Good cut by Goddard. Good shot again. And the difference is 10. Ireland are being punished for not scoring off the centre passes, those unforced errors, missed shots.
Yep, unfortunate for Ireland, but Switzerland seem to have pulled away again. Contact call against the centre.
So Harrison out for this penalty. Simon bringing the ball down. And Hughes scores. Important goal for Ireland, 41-32. Keeps the pressure on their centre pass.
Out of court, Switzerland.
Couldn't
throw
quite
in.
keep that control, Nadine, could they?
No. It was unfortunate, but they lost it, and Switzerland have possession again.
Nice ball in from Ralph to Goddard. 42 plays, 32, halfway through now this last quarter here in this exciting game between Switzerland and Ireland. Nice play. Lovely long shot by Ralph. Good choice there by Redmond.
Yes, lovely lob ball into a goal shooter. Obstruction call. This is an opportunity for Ireland now.
So Simon in does her job as goal attack, 43-33.
Simon, the captain for Ireland.
Ralph's been strong all game in those front cuts.
Contact. That's another opportunity. Penalty pass. And she delivers.
44 plays 33, 11 goals in it. Just sense that the game's moving in Switzerland's favour.
It is very much so.
They've responded well to the pressure of Ireland in that third quarter.
They have. They've responded to the changes, and they've proven that they've managed to. Well, they've managed the game. They've managed the changes. call against Ireland or centre wing, Ireland centre.
So still very close this quarter. Another turnover.
Oops. Footwork call, so Ireland still maintain possession.
Harrison fought so hard for that ball.
She did, yes.
Just didn't quite come out with it.
And again, a bit of a fumble.
The ball handling, perhaps skills need some work from some of these
Need a
players.
bit of tightening, don't they, with their ball handling skills.
Well read. Ron Horville making a great timely interception on behalf of Switzerland back there at goalkeeper.
Obstruction call, bringing it into the centre third. Switzerland have possession. Out of court, Ireland throwing.
Oh, good tip. By Godson.
Nice pass to the top of the D.
Hughes not wanting to take it on just at that point.
Oh,
So there we go, that's that. When you've got a shooting opportunity,
you need to take
sometimes
it.
need to take it.
Yeah.
Always difficult when games are so close. There's only 10 in it. Switzerland leading 44-34. Did that go one more? And it can.
And Goddard with fantastic shooting statistics, I would think. And Switzerland have possession. Centre pass wasn't received.
Mayer with the ball. Ralph looking in, just can't keep hold
Couldn't
of it.
quite keep possession.
Simon,
Ooh,
lovely ball,
lovely
turning.
pass.
That placement of the ball was so good there. Turned Hughes towards the post.
Unlucky.
Oh,
let's
lovely.
see.
Great
Well done,
vision by
Ireland.
Redmond. Again, just not quite settling.
She stepped forward as she went to take the pass, so that the umpire didn't deem it an obstruction call.
So just 3 minutes now left of this game. Switzerland leading 45 to Ireland's 34. This may bring their score to 46, which it does. They'll be feeling a little bit more relaxed perhaps now.
Yes,
with
they will. They've certainly pulled away, haven't they?
46-34, so 12 goals in it.
Oops.
Can Goddard hold it in? She can. Ralph.
Right. Contact call for Switzerland goal attack.
Ireland still in possession. Yes, nice. Cut through there by Simon. Split the defenders. 46-35. 2 minutes to go. Bit of a mountain now for Ireland to climb.
With 2 minutes to go, would mean 10 shots to try and get up there, but well, they're still fighting, and that's good.
The game's not over, obviously.
Until the last whistle goes.
Oh, well read.
Contact call against the goalkeeper.
Unlucky for Hayes. Goddard
And Goddard
puts another one in,
is in.
47-35. I think Republic might reflect on this game. Their strength in the third quarter, perhaps why they weren't able to replicate it. Switzerland will potentially be pleased they've held this game and
definitely
driven back to
They've
extend the
played
lead.
a good match, so they'll be pleased with that.
So we're into the last minute of this game. Great flying interception by Grand Horville.
Oh, good interception there in defense. held ball call.
So 40 seconds left on the clock, just about. Ralph.
Unlucky. Switzerland still have possession. An attack out of court.
Good hands by Redmond.
Time has been held and it's a throw-in for Switzerland. Well done to centre for Ireland.
Yeah, Redmond still putting incredible pressure on. Big ball coming in.
Well done.
Hayes getting
Another
the
out of
interception.
court.
Down to the last few seconds here. Will they get an opportunity at goal? Right idea, but they won't. And the game ends with a win for Switzerland. 48 against Republic of Ireland, 35. It's been a tightly contested game this morning. Nadine, thoughts on how the two teams may reflect?
It looked like it was going to be a close game, and that third quarter, unfortunately for Ireland, they weren't able to keep up with that scoreline. But it's been a very good game, and they'll definitely have a lot to reflect on. Switzerland are on later on today, so they'll need a good cool down now to get ready for their next match.
So we've seen two games this morning here in Gibraltar. First up was Gibraltar against Malta, with Gibraltar taking that game 42-15, and now we've just seen Switzerland beat Ireland 48-35. So consistent at the top scoring there. Be interesting when Gibraltar meet Ireland. I think it's the last game of the weekend, so potentially that will be something to look forward to.
Definitely for the home crowd, it will be a nice match to end the competition in.
And of course, Gibraltar actually play Switzerland this evening.
Yes.
So based on their two performances this morning, that's going to be very tightly contested.
It will be a good one as well. Yep, let's see how it turns out.
So that's it for this morning's play. Remember, don't go too far. Come back this evening. We're back here at 4:30 local time in Gibraltar to see Isle of Man take on Malta, and at 6:30 Gibraltar, the hosts, take on Switzerland. Hope you've had a great morning with us with netball and enjoyed it. My thanks go to Netball Europe, Inspire Sport, Gibraltar Netball Association, QTV Sports and Gib Media, and of course everybody not only here in the stadium but tuning in and watching at home. Nadine, I hope you've enjoyed it.
I have thoroughly enjoyed it. My first time as commentator, and it's been a lovely match to commentate on, and thank you, Lynn, for inviting me.
Well, thank you, and of course to everyone watching at home, tune in back later today, and remember, keep the netball conversation going using #NeUnder17challenge. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you later on. Thank you.